Are you gonna sue Dogpack?
The online world is never short on drama, and when it comes to MrBeast, the controversies have been as wild as his stunts. Over the years, claims of fake giveaways, shady crypto scams, and exploiting poverty have been swirling around his name. Let's take a closer look at some of the most talked about controversies told through the voices of outspoken YouTubers who tried to cancel out MrBeast. Dogpack404. Dawson, aka Dogpack404, joined the MrBeast team in early 2024 for only a few weeks before he was fired. What he saw there would spark a series of explosive video revelations. On July 24th, Dogpack404 released a 53-minute video accusing MrBeast of everything from faking videos and rigging giveaways to running illegal lotteries and selling fake autographs.
Ponzi schemes are great up until they just go bust.
Hi, I wanted to provide some context to this video. I'm a former MrBeast employee, and today I am alleging that the company rigged videos and did illegal lotteries and sold fake signatures. I would consider that fraud, okay? Thank you, enjoy the video.
The video quickly exploded, racking over 14 million views and adding 200,000 new subscribers. Just 2 weeks later, he followed up with another 50-minute video that added more allegations, including an interview with former MrBeast writer Jake Weddle about his own troubling experiences.
This video that I worked on while I was there. This is the extent of the fakeness that I was involved to. This is admitting to my complicity. I was a writer there, and we were working on a video, crushing my friend's car with a rock or meteor or something. It was a rock or meteor in the title of it, I can't remember, but he wanted to do a prank where, unbeknownst to the person, he takes a rock, crushes their car, and they're supposed to think the rock came out of space.
We're gonna take a meteor and we're gonna put it on Weddle's car. We're gonna take another meteor and put it on Marcus's car. Both of them have no idea that we're doing this. Weddle and Marcus are probably shocked. They had no idea.
And so that was the one and only time I had to, my car? What? And on the fly, I saw him, because Marcus was in that video. So Marcus was calling his mom. Marcus genuinely had no idea. He genuinely had no idea. But so Marcus was calling his mom, and his mom's freaking out. And I'm like, oh no, they're gonna call my mom next. So I had to text my mom, who had to beg to get the title very quickly. Now I'm texting my mom, I go, Mom, I'm about to call you about the meteor thing. You have no idea? Be surprised. And then I hit send, and then they go, call your mom now.
3 weeks after that, Dogpack404 went even further by revealing the identity of MrBeast's secret CEO, James Warren, and alleging that Warren had domestic violence charges against him.
A lot of this cover-up is going sort of completely under the radar. We're not even aware of what's being swept under the rug, and they're getting away with hiding and deleting evidence. After I called out James Warren by name in my last video, his Instagram and Facebook got taken down, and his LinkedIn got taken down. So quick profile on James Warren. He's Jimmy's cousin and secret CEO, and I say secret because, you know, they're not very open about that fact. Like, he doesn't post about it on social media. It wasn't ever attached to his LinkedIn. He's never featured or really referenced anywhere. I heard that he's very aggressive. I've heard him referred to as a psychopath who screams at people and hits his girlfriends.
When it turned out that those charges were linked to someone else with the same name, Dogpack404 faced severe backlash and ultimately removed the video, but there was another secret COO Lokoya Hill case pending he claimed MrBeast could never deny.
In late 2021, he was allegedly fired for sexually assaulting his assistant. Now I put fired in quotation marks because he was actually quietly moved to the dubbing company, which was Unilingo at the time. Here is proof that he used the Lokoya at unilingo.tv email, links back to him, links to these photos, one of which was the profile picture for his YouTube channel, which also after my first video, his YouTube channel mysteriously got deleted. And at some point, his Twitter also got deleted. I don't know if that's when he sexually assaulted his assistant. I don't know if that's after my first video got posted. Either way, Booty Call Wednesdays are canceled. He was actually brought back to MrBeast in 2023 after sexually assaulting his assistant prior.
The controversy escalated when MrBeast's company sent Dogpack404 a cease and desist letter on July 31st, followed by a second final warning the next day. The letters disputed his account of his employment, insisting he had only worked with them for 3 weeks instead of the longer period Dogpack404 had claimed. According to Dogpack404, the entire MrBeast operation relies on a carefully engineered formula aimed at a young, impressionable audience. He explains that MrBeast builds trust by presenting life-changing giveaways and then reinforces loyalty by promising rewards for simple actions like subscribing or engaging with the content. In Dogpack404's view, these rewards are never truly random. They only benefit those already close to the inner circle. He supports his claims with evidence of scripted moments, edited reactions, CGI props, and carefully staged challenges. Dogpack404's revelations also sparked a public feud with YouTuber Soggy Cereal. Soggy later countered with a video titled "The Truth About MrBeast and Dogpack404", challenging several of Dogpack404's assertions and arguing that many of his claims were exaggerated.
Yes. You're pushing back on everything that we're saying.
Well, because you're trying to fire me, and I want to work at this company.
I'm the CEO of this company. If I'm talking trouble.
I've been trying to get to this point of working on MrBeast for a long time. Can I please have a second chance?
Noting that Dogpack404 himself had a history of making derogatory jokes while on the MrBeast crew.
I heard that he told the chef that his food was trash.
I heard that story too, yeah. And then he denied it in a video afterwards when I talked about that. But
I'm not sure how much truth there is to that, but I mean, maybe we could call him and see like, hey, this is Emily from Ideation.
Hey Emily, how are you?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm doing alright,
Cool. Well, I'm here with Soggy. I wanted to ask you, I have a question to ask you about Dawson, but I want to make sure you're comfortable being recorded first.
Yeah, absolutely.
The dispute spilled over onto social media, with Dogpack404 accusing Soggy of stealing ideas and thumbnails. On X, @Chucky, a member of MrBeast's team, debunked several of Dogpack404's claims amidst clapbacks. The takeaway from Dogpack404 is that MrBeast's brand relies heavily on the audience's trust that the challenges are genuine, the giveaways are real, and that anyone has a fair chance, which are just manipulations. But could this be true? Dogpack404 isn't the only one with such claims. Rosanna Pansino. Back in December 2021, Rosanna Pansino, known for her creative baking masterpieces on her channel,
"This sounds like I might die. This is the worst I have ever had. Who made this recipe? Fire them. Ugh, that's it."
found herself embroiled in the chaos when MrBeast released his extreme $1 million hide-and-seek video.
Which means by technicality, but well-earned, there is a winner.
Wait, say it again.
You won.
That's for real?
Yeah.
Are you?
The event was part of his Creator Games series, which already had its fair share of eyebrow-raising moments. In Creator Games 3, Rosanna managed to secure third place after an exhausting 24-hour hide-and-seek marathon. But the real kicker came in the final cut of the video. When the podium was revealed, the placements didn't quite match the reality that Zach King, Logan Paul, and even a disqualified Larry made unexpected appearances, leaving Rosanna feeling sidelined, especially as the third winner. She was only shown at the beginning.
I'm gonna go that way, you go that way. Okay.
We are the perfect hiding place.
2 years later, on a podcast with Trisha Paytas, she finally broke her silence.
And that's when I actually stopped watching MrBeast's content, because he always in interviews says the thing about him is he keeps it real. It wasn't real. I was top 3 and he edited it to be all men.
Rosanna expressed heartbreak over what she saw as a deceitful edit that not only misrepresented the competition but also seemed to erase the presence of the only female finalist in the top 3. Accusations flew, including claims that Zach King had bent the rules by hiding in unsafe spots. She also mentioned how unsafe the Beast games were and the extreme lengths it took to produce and stage the games.
They said that Jimmy and his team specifically requested that Beast games be non-union. This is for a few reasons. Mainly so Jimmy wouldn't have to pay the crew benefits, but also these unions require very strict safety guidelines. From what I'm hearing as well, MrBeast's team was in charge of hiring the crew and they couldn't find enough non-union people to hire, so they were forced to hire union members. the MrBeast team still said they would not pay anyone's benefits.
The fallout grew more intense when Rosanna took to Twitter, rallying support from other female creators who claimed similar experiences with MrBeast's team. The situation escalated to the point that, amidst a torrent of criticism and even death threats, she retracted her statements and apologized. Later, she deleted and revised that apology, leaving us all wondering what really went down behind the scenes. Just when you thought the saga of MrBeast controversies couldn't get any wilder, another heavyweight critic who's been on a 4-year mission to cancel him came forward. It was an all-out crusade from someone who proudly calls himself the OG MrBeast hater and even runs the I Hate MrBeast Club, the Kavernacle. The Kavernacle's flagship video, MrBeast is unironically evil, is essentially his manifesto, a giant checklist of every reason he believes Jimmy should be taken down a peg, or several.
So of course I covered the MrBeast drama in yesterday's video and the massive backlash he received to his newest video, but of course loads of MrBeast simps flooded the comments saying, well, he's done more than you, he's a better person than you. What have you done? Very, very, very predictable.
First on the list is the infamous video where MrBeast spent a cool $1 million with the winner of the last to take the hand of $1 million keepsake challenge. According to the Kavernacle, there was no need for MrBeast to flaunt the contestant's poverty like a badge of honor.
He uses these situations to grow his channel, and then it is in very poor taste a lot of the time where he will give a certain amount of money to someone who is in desperate need of it before then going to spend about $500,000 on something ridiculous like the world's biggest firework.
Then things got even messier. He skewered the video, I survived 50 hours in a maximum security prison, calling it not just gross, but also racially insensitive.
Packing these nuts on your face.
I'll be back for you guys.
Hey, it's him. I'm not doing it. I'm not scared. Come get us.
In his eyes, turning a maximum security prison into a sort of twisted playground was inexcusable. And while he did acknowledge that MrBeast does help people sometimes, he was quick to point out that a lot of the charity content on his philanthropy channel feels exploitative, almost as if it's designed to humiliate the very people it's supposed to uplift.
Ask if you want to be in the video, then again, power imbalance. You probably would be more inclined to say yes than no. And also, like we were saying, his reaction about like giving iPads and stuff like that. Like I said in the video, if you really want to help this guy, can you just do it in private? Like a lot of the stuff MrBeast does, I don't think needs to be filmed. Like even if he went and saw like Mark's conditions with him, why has he got to be on the video? Like why? Like can't you just go see that as like a nice guy, maybe Mark's new friend, and see how much it will help him? Keep it to yourself. Like why do you got to show the world? Do you want to embarrass these people for content to make you look better? Because it's pretty sick in my opinion.
The Kavernacle also went after MrBeast for allegedly getting involved in a crypto pump and dump scheme. He referenced a video by another creator, Fillion, titled Gary V's NFT market manipulation scheme. In that clip, Fillion claimed that on the Impassive podcast, MrBeast and Logan Paul admitted to buying a heap of crypto punks, those high-priced NFTs, after getting a nudge from Gary Vee and a bunch of billionaires. When Logan Paul tried to brush it off by saying that with 10,000 CryptoPunks in circulation, their share was minimal, the Kavernacle wasn't having any of it. He used this as a springboard to ask, why would someone who claims to only want money for charity get tangled up in market manipulation?
He makes all this money to put back into his channel to do charity work. Why is he getting involved in like crypto pump and dumps with Gary Vee and Logan Paul, who was recently proven to be a crypto scammer, by the way? Why is he doing that? Surely he could do better with this money. Why don't he do more charity work? Apparently that's all he does. Why would he start investing with these two people if all he cares about is just the goodness of the American people?
To round off his expose, the Kavernacle threw in some spicy allegations about Jimmy taking unneeded COVID loans and even speculated about his taxes. His message? It's perfectly reasonable to be skeptical of mega YouTubers with such colossal influence. Despite all the chatter and evidence piled up by the Kavernacle, MrBeast has remained mum on the matter. Even now, the controversy simmers on as the Kavernacle recently dropped another video addressing what he called the toxic work culture surrounding MrBeast's empire. Whether you agree with him or not, there's no denying that the Kavernacle has turned his vendetta into a full-blown crusade. In this chaotic online drama, his relentless pursuit of accountability, however controversial, keeps the conversation of how nothing online line is ever black and white alive. That vegan teacher. Then there's Miss Katie, known widely as That Vegan Teacher, a self-appointed cancel culture crusader whose mission seems to be exposing every celebrity and creator she deems anti-vegan. With over 200,000 subscribers, Katie has made it her life's work to call out figures like Darman, Cocomelon, and even Gordon Ramsay. Naturally, MrBeast wasn't spared from her list of targets. Her battle against MrBeast started in 2021 with a scathing video titled, "MrBeast, no amount you give to charity can undo the damage you're causing by promoting eating meat."
First thing that we see today in the video is I ate the world's largest slice of pizza. It doesn't say the word vegan there. That's not good. So let's get our cards ready. Let's prepare them. Write his name on there. Write good and bad like we always do. Check marks if it's good, X's if it's wrong. So the first thing we're going to do is give him an X on his report card for promoting this.
In it, she aimed a video where MrBeast devoured a $70,000 pizza, arguing that the money could have been put to far better use, like saving starving children, rather than being wasted on excess.
This is disgusting. There's no reason for that. How is that making the world a better place? You have one job while you're on this planet, MrBeast, and that is to make the world a better place and not on the backs of the animals. No matter how much money you give away, if you do it on the backs of the innocent animals who are basically acting as your slaves right now, you are perpetuating this Holocaust that's going on.
Even though MrBeast's philanthropy like feeding struggling families was well documented, Katie refused to let that slide. But she didn't stop there. In subsequent videos, she claimed MrBeast promoted violence, lambasted him for not highlighting vegan options in his food videos, and perhaps the most eyebrow-raising of all, accused him of supporting kidnapping because he used cheese. Her logic? Cheese comes from milk. Milk is stolen from mothers, and thus, you get the picture.
Poutine with cheese on it? No. Cheese comes from milk, which is stolen from mothers after their babies were taken from them. Do you think that kidnapping is okay, MrBeast? Kidnapping babies and stealing from them? Do you think that stealing is okay? Apparently you do.
While MrBeast remained silent, Katie's relentless live streams and 30-minute rants only fueled the debate. She even created a rap about him and lambasted his gaming channel for supposedly funding unspeakable acts. Today, she continues to upload multiple videos a week, posts daily on Instagram and TikTok, and quietly profits from her notoriety through Patreon and Cameo, leaving us to wonder if any of that money ever goes to a good cause. When we dig into the backstage drama of the MrBeast empire, it becomes clear that even those who once called him family eventually found themselves in a storm of controversy, and he's never come out to deny or respond to these claims except for when he had to set Dogpack 404's stories straight.
What would you say is the fakest video that you worked on while you were there?
Fakest video that I worked on while I was there. This is the extent of the fakeness that I was involved to. This is admitting to my complicity. I was a writer there, and we were working on a video crushing my friend's car with a rock or meteor or something. It was a rock or a meteor in the title of it, I can't remember, but he wanted to do a prank where, unbeknownst to the person, he takes a rock, crushes their car, and they're supposed to think a rock came out of space.
We're gonna take a meteor and we're gonna put it on Weddle's car. We're gonna take another meteor and put it on Marcus's car. Both of them have no idea that we're doing this. Weddle and Marcus are probably shocked.
From former employees to outspoken critics, the fallout has been as messy as it has been public, but not enough to scatter the MrBeast empire. At least not for now or anytime soon, we hope.